Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well and not swimming in the rain like it is here in Brisbane. We've had non-stop rain for all week, I think. So I think I did some shopping and I found a little bit of time that I could get out, do my shopping and get back. So I don't even look out the front. So, I hope everybody's keeping dry and safe. Now, it's the 22nd of November and it's 10:30 in the morning. 22nd, yes, so it's Friday. So I'm starting a new series, which is the 12 Days of Christmas. I left it till a bit later because doing Christmas cards sort of in October, it just doesn't gel. I did a few here and there, so now I'm going to do some more, but we'll have 12 days straight of Christmas cards. So that's going to test me, isn't it? So we have a couple of things going on at the moment, and you might have heard we've released our January to March catalogue. So all very exciting. And we've also got our celebration catalogue too. Now these are about a month early. So it's all exciting. Hi Daryl, how you going? Are you getting lots of rain down there? So it's a very exciting time for us. Both catalogues have been released about a month and a half early. So we don't usually get them at this stage. So as I said yesterday, I'd sit down and I'd go through them. So I have gone through the digital copies I have, and I have put just a couple of things on my order. So I must put dimensionals on my order too. I should stamp it across my forehead so I don't forget. So yes, I'll be putting that order in shortly. I'll go through it a bit more. For those that don't know about Celebration, it's a way to earn gifts for free. So you have, say, $100 order, and you can get a free paper or something like that. You're a bit over the wet too. Yes, me too, Daryl. I've had to put my washing inside to get it dry. So if you spend $100, you can get a free gift. It might be paper, it might be a die set or just a stamp set. But if you spend $200, then you might be able to get a stamp and die set free. So I haven't got the hands-on catalogue yet, so that'll probably come in the mail. But just letting you know, that is coming up in January, the celebration catalogue and our new catalogue from January to March, which, as I said, is all very much exciting. So I'll be having another look over the weekend to see if I can add some more to it, maybe. Let's see. It's catching. It's like an illness. You keep doing it. All right, let's go down to the desk and have a look what we're doing this morning. Okay, here we go. So I'm using today these Christmas labels, and I've been going to to use them. And I saw a video on it the other day because I hadn't quite worked out what you do with them. So sometimes it's good to see someone else's video to how to use these. And at first I thought these popped out, but they don't. So I think there's 3 of each. So they fit in. You put your paper, your white paper or cardstock, and then you do your sentiment on it. So you've got to get it in these 3 positions to do it. This one you can cut in half or cut a bottom off and do different. See here they've put white to the tag. So they're quite interesting dies. I've had them for a little while and I hadn't used them. So we will be using one of these dies. And they are in our catalogue now, in the mini catalogue. So a bit excited to use those. Mr. Zeus was hanging around. He's gone now. And as you know, our large, it's 22, isn't it? Our large catalogue. Oh, have you? Yes, I believe they're very effective, Daryl. The one I did yesterday, and I'll show you in a minute, is quite effective. It's just something really different than your plain sort of strip or round one. So, but here on page 22, and there is some in our catalogue as well, our mini, it shows you little inspirations on what you can do with a card. So if you're ever stuck, just come and have a look at this if you've got a catalogue or in the mini catalogue. And on every page, just about, you have cards that have been made up by Stampin' Up and put in the catalogue so it shows what you can do with it. So if you're ever stuck, look at that. Okay, what we're going to make today. So,
online caller.
Excuse that, that's my phone going off, but they can go to message bank. Now, I didn't know where to put the bow, whether to put it there. That's finished. So whether to put it there under the I've been doing double bows. So I've been practicing. So, yes, I didn't know whether to put it there or put it over here. So I just left it off. But this is what we're making today. So it's a fun fold. And I've used the Reindeer paper. So that's very cute. Put that over there for now. And I've just added a bit of silver to give it a bit of bling. Yes, that's true, Daryl. They do match and they are really nice. So we're going to make this and we're going to make it out of our Reindeer Days 12 by 12 designer series. So hopefully I'm going to get it out of the deers like I did on here. I managed to match them up. So hopefully I can do that again. All right, so we'll put that over there for a minute and we'll do our card. So I'm using Cherry Cobbler, which is a good paper for Christmas. And I'm going to bring up my paper trimmer, which is really good. I love this paper trimmer. It's easy to see what you're doing. Now the base is going to be 5.5. So 5.5 by 8. Okay, it's a normal card that I do normally. So that's 5.5 by 8 inches. Then I'm going to score it, and I'm scoring it at, let's get our score blade up. So I am scoring it at 1 inch. So just make sure you've got paper straight. It has lines here to tell you. So I'm just going to score it at 1 inch. And then I'm going to score it at 2 inches. And then I'm going to score it at 5 inches. Okay, so there's our card base. So I'll sort that out in a minute. Now I need a piece of card, and I need it 6 inches. Let me get 6 inches out of here. Ooh, just 6 inches. Oh, wrong blade. 3 inches. And then I'm going to score this at 4.5. Oh, need the other blade. So there's our other piece to the card. So I'll put that there. Now I need some basic white, and I need 5.25 by 2 3/4. I don't know whether I've got any cut. That's a card base. What's this one? 6, I don't think. No, I'm going to have to cut. Haven't got big enough white piece to cut it. So I'm just going to use our basic white cardstock. Oops, we've got 2 pieces there for the look of it. Put that away. So what did you say we needed? Basic white. So we want 5.25 by 2 3/4. And that's for our sentiment on the back. So I'll put that there. Now, we need our DSP, and it's the first piece I want is 5.25 by 2 3/4. So let's see if we can get it out of the because this is directional too, see how we go. That square's no good. So let's see, I want a piece that is 5 1/4. Reindeer's the right way. So if I do 5 1/4, by 2 3/4. That'll give us 1 row of. So that's 1. Then I want a second piece at 4 1/4 by 3. Now you don't have to use the same DSP. You can we might just get it. What did I say? 2 3/4 by 3/4 of an inch, 5 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch. So we get this. Probably easier to go this way. I'm just trying to work out. I don't want to. No matter how I do it, I'm going to chop it. So last time I got all the birds in a row. So now on another strip that is 5 1/4, done that. So I want 4 inches by 2 3/4. That's 2. I'm not going to get it. Let's see if we got another piece in here. No, I haven't. So I have to use different DSP. I've got all these strips. Hi Elizabeth, how you doing? You've got a sunny day. No. You've got a sunny day, Elizabeth. No, not going to work. So I'm going to have to use another piece. Now, what did I say I wanted? 4 inches by 2 3/4. I'm just working out. So whichever way I go, unfortunately, I'm going to chop the deer up. See if we can get might cut that bit off. So then we've got that bit there, and that should just come under the bottom of that deer. And that will be going on our that doesn't look right. So I actually want a piece of 4.5 inches. After all that. I just want to try and keep those gears in there. There we go. Get rid of that bit so I don't use it. And then that bit goes over here. And I might cut smidging off. Have you got bushfires? Or last weekend? Eileen, you'd love some rain? I'll send it down to you happily, Lynn. I'm over it now. It's rained all week. So there isn't much to this card, actually. It's a very easy card to make. Okay, so there's our bit for that. And that was 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. Now I've already got a bit of glitter ready to put on. So that's for our card. Now, what do we want now? We've got our white bit. So now we need our sentiment. This is fast coming my favourite sentiment. So we want some white. That's okay, got that. So now we need a block. Now I'm going to do the one we did on this one. And we're going to use this die. See, I did it in silver. thinking it cut the pieces out. But you'd like some rain also, Elizabeth? I'll send it down to you, no problem. So with it lifting, I thought that it actually came out, but it doesn't. You actually stamp your stamp between. So I have to use that on another piece. Maybe gold and silver and put something on it. Do the sentiment. There's one in the book where they've done that. They've actually done some gold or whatever colour it was on there. So they must have cut it in half and then they put half at the top and half at the bottom. So it looked really effective. So that will be on my list to do. So we'll stamp our, what did I do first? I think I cut it out first. So we'll do that. It's only paper, we can go again if we need to. So I'll put that on there. I always like something that's different. So we'll just lift that off there. There it goes. Put our baby away. Go back to sleep now. I love using the mini as much as I can. One thing, I can bring it from the cupboard down to the desk without any strain. So now what we've got to do, we'll put that away. And I think it's 3 of each. So you can, that Merry Christmas to you, that will fit on that one. So the Merry and to you goes. And then the Christmas in the middle. So, and Celebrate Holidays would be that one too, I think. So there's sayings for sentiments for all of them. So I can see this fast becoming my favourite. So I'm going to now do Cherry Cobbler for our ink. And then we've got to get that. And hopefully I've got it in. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? I'll clean my stamp and I'll get rid of the ink, because you know what I'll do, don't you? I'll put my fingers in it and then I'll end up with ink all over. So Stampin' Scrub, love this for cleaning my stamps. So just put a couple of squirts of the Stampin' Mist on there. Oops. You've got one side for cleaning and one side for drying. I'll put that back in there. Now look at this, it's got Can you see all the glue all over it? All you need to do is scrape it. You see it's coming off? Brilliant. Brilliant. I do this with when I'm doing fine things on the card, so that all right, so let's see where we're going with this. All right, I'm going to get my bone folder, put a nice crease in there. As I say, this card's really simple. I think I did it once before, but not as a Christmas card. But it's so simple, and it's quite effective too. And you don't have to use it just as a Christmas card either. So there we go. So we're going to put our deers on there. So I'm going to glue them on with Tombow. Hopefully I picked the right one. And you can mix and match. You don't have to use the same DSP all the way through. You can, whoops. You can change. Then we've got our strip here, which didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but I'm just going to cut that. On the other one, I got the cardinals all the way across. We're going to have to chop this off. The holly's nice too. Didn't do well with that one at all. I'm going to cut that off. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to, before I put that white piece on the back, I'm going to put reindeer one here, on that piece there. So who's got all their Christmas cards done? Anybody? So there we are. I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. My voice is going again. I'm entering the hospital too this week, or the ENT clinic, and get back on their list. So this piece here will go here. Now you can do it off to the side like that, which I sort of did with this one. You can put it in the middle or you can put it in the end. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to up to about there. I'm going to put some Tombow. I'm going to fold that. I'm going to put it between the two reindeers. Make sure you put it at the edge there as well. Oops, didn't need it up that far, did I? Only needed it. So let that dry. I'll just wipe that off. You won't see it anyway because it's on the inside. So just hope that doesn't stick. I'll just get a wet one and go over it. Whatever in the craft room stays in the craft room. Isn't that what we say? Then I'm going to put this over. And I'm going to put it to the edge of there. So there you've got your Z fold card. Now we're going to put our decoration on it. So we're going to take our sentiment and I'm going to pop that up. Excuse me. Really croaky voice this morning. Now, I need some dimensionals. Where are they? I've written out my Christmas cards. Here they are, all except one. Ooh. So I've just got my brothers to do. I'm waiting for their address because I mustn't have written it down anywhere. And I'm not sure whether they're still on their cruise or not. They did back-to-back cruise to New Zealand. So I'm going to find my take a pic. Here it goes. Oh, sometimes if my head wasn't screwed on, I'd lose it, as my mother used to say. Great for taking the backings off. And I'm going to put it the right way. And I'm going to put it about there. So there's our card. Now that boa hat. Oops, there it goes on the floor. So, yep. Okay, like a bow there. What do you think? Or I've got a little silver bow. Tell me what you think in the comments. Shall we use silver bow or the white bow? Or the clear iridescent one? Or I've got white and silver. So 1, 2, 3. Which one do you think we should put on our card? Oh, there it goes, on the floor. Mr. Zeus was sitting behind me before, and I rolled back my chair. I didn't realise he was there till he cried out. How are we going? 1, 2, or 3? What do you think is the best one? Just pop it in the comments and let's see what's going on. Yes, Elizabeth, stay safe. Bushfires are terrible. So what was that, Daryl? Can you stamp on glitter cards? I never tried it. I don't know whether it would, Daryl. I don't know. Maybe the stays on ink? You could try it. And you've got a few more to make as well, Daryl. You're about halfway there, Lee. Thank you. The silver bow? Number 3. Cool. Put those back in my little bow box. So I've been tying, I did a couple this morning. I've been doing double bows and some single bows too. So I don't know whether I'm game enough to do the double bow on camera yet, because sometimes I get it mixed the wrong way. So I'll cut some of this off here. I did this one this morning. I want my, here they are, my ribbon scissors, especially for ribbon. So do we want that at the bottom? Or do we want it at the top? I only did one of those. And we want some glitter. Do we think the top or the bottom? Bottom? Might have to chop a bit off there, but that's okay. On a glue dot. Now we've got to find some bling for it. So we've got number 1, number 2, number 3. I just love you'll get all of you to help and that you talk to each other on the chat. That's really good. So I take a pick, and because it's a very small bow, I'll put it on here first. And then I'll put it there, and then I'll stick my bow to it. So we'll just cut a bit off there. And a little bit off there. There we go. I only use these for ribbon. So we'll put that. Number 3, these ones. Bottom, bottom. So what about the gems? You have our drusies. We have our iridescent fall gems. And we have some Christmas gems as well. Look at that, that's got a hair in there of Zeus. So what do we want? Silver, these ones, number 1. They're my favourite. Drusies. And drusies have it. They always do, don't they? I've got this one open, so I'll use this one. I don't know what's happened to its packet. But, yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. So we've still got to put our sentiment piece on the back. I'll do that before I put the cards on so I don't forget. So if you want to write anything on here, or you want to stamp a sentiment, so I'll put this on the back and it'll cover up where we've got the other. So there's that. For some reason I did that one a bit shorter. So we'll put our I might put, where'd it go? Here it is, it's stuck to my finger. So I might put that one there. And put the little one there. I was going to another little one there. So I was going to put it down the bottom, but I figured that would mess up the bow. So I've got to put our silver on. So what I did was I just went down in there. I'll get my mat. Some Tombow. Oops. And put that piece there. Sticking to me. Now, there's something else we need too. What else are we going to put on it? I cut a bit off the bottom of that. It's the glue that holds the back of the druzy. I might put a glue dot on it. Hi, Tanya. How did you go on your Zoom yesterday? Was it good? So there, we've moved our druzy over. Then I'm going to do some Wink of Stella. It was good. Oh, great. It was great. That's good. I would have liked to do it, but I was doing something else. So just a bit of Wink of Stella on the front. I haven't done it on this one, but we will. So there's our two cards. They're very easy. They only got a bit of stamping, unless you want to stamp on the back. So that's our fun fold for today. I'll just come. I hope so, Tanya. I wanted to do that one. Yeah, but obviously I think I was on doing my Zoom. Or it could have been on Ellen's. I am back. So that was our card for today. Quite an easy card to do to start off with. Thank you, Elizabeth. I've got all weekend to come up with another card, see what happens. I don't think I've got anything especially on. Thank you, Daryl. I'm going over to see a girlfriend on Saturday afternoon. She used to live next door to me. I miss having her there. So she bought a unit. Thank you, Elizabeth. And she had things that she wanted to do, painting and stuff like that. And I went over when she first bought it, before anything was done. So now she's had things done in the house, and plus I've got to take her a present over for a housewarming. So I don't know what to give her. She says she's a bit, what was it? Oh, can't remember now. So anyway, I thought the easiest is just get a plant because she loves a garden. So I thought if I get her an indoor plant, so I'll pop over to Bunnings tomorrow morning before I go. So I hope you all have a really good weekend, and thank you. I do appreciate you joining me to make the card. Hopefully I'm giving the correct instructions. Sometimes I get on a roll and I do it, just go. So, but one thing, I have got a card buffet starting in the 30th of November. So if anybody's interested, it's on my business page. So, and our starter kit for this month, if you want to join, is $235 worth of product for $169. I should have done that in the beginning, and I didn't. I forgot. Thank you, Lynn. See you later. You have a good weekend, all of you. And thank you so much. I do appreciate it. So enjoy your weekend. I'm hoping that the rain stops, at least for a little while. So maybe you'll